What's going on, chat? What's poppin'? Welcome to the Creative in God Mode podcast, live on Twitch, man. Hope you guys are doing well. What's good? What's good? I see a couple of you guys in the chat. Let's go. People already showing love to our guests that's in here. Let's go. We got some fans in here for you today, man. Let's go. We got some people in here. They ready. Man, welcome into episode, I believe, 7 of the Creative in God Mode podcast, man. We're almost to episode 10. This is getting crazy. I'm super excited about this one. This one's going to be special. I just have a feeling about it. Just not only because I believe we have an amazing guest with us, but also I think we're going to walk away with a dub tonight in Warzone. I think we're going to walk away with a win, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think we're going to walk away with a clear dub. You know what I'm saying? And that is yet to really happen on stream during the podcast. I have yet to land a full-length victory with a guest on here. So I'm not, no pressure. But we might make it happen. All right. So for those of y'all who are just now tuning in and are like, what is going on? Who is this? My name is Justin Mitchell. I am the person who has constructed this crazy idea to start a podcast utilizing gaming, streaming, all the things, right, to be able to talk about faith, hip-hop, and gaming. We're bridging the gaps between those spaces and cultures. So it's parts of my story, parts of my journey, and I'm just trying to open that up to the rest of the world. And we really want to be able to tap into other creatives, such as our guest that's with us tonight and the ones that's come before him as well. Everybody here that we've invited on is a creative. I believe that every single person in this world is a creative being. Why? Because we are made in the image of God, who is the ultimate creator, right? So we have this innate ability, I believe, in every single one of us to be creative with what we have stored inside of us, right? And for some of us, there may be some people watching this, you're like, bro, you don't understand, I don't have a creative bone in my body. I can't do anything creative. And I would argue and say, hey, I believe that you do, and that you did have something that you were tapped into, but at some point somebody spoke death over that. Somebody started telling you the things that just didn't matter, or it was just not worth it, wasn't worth pursuing, or that, man, you weren't really good at that in the beginning, so why are you wasting your time? And you just folded and succumbed to everything that people had put and spoke over your life. So the beginning of this, if there's anybody watching this, I hope that you're inspired, if nothing else, to be able to tap back into whatever it is creatively in God mode, right? Because I believe all of us are tapping in creatively to some degree. The people that are on this channel and on this space and on this platform to tap in creatively and have this God worldview. Our worldview is changed over because God, what he's done in our life, what Jesus has done, has allowed us to be able to tap in and say, hey, I'm going to use this for God's glory, not my own. And we're going to be able to try to use this space as a means to point people to more creatives than just Justin Mitchell, right? Like, yes, I'm a creative, but I want y'all to see there's other brothers and sisters out here that's doing it at a very high level too. And that y'all need to get familiar with these people, right? So that is what this whole thing exists for. That is what this space is about. And so tonight, we do have a special guest coming in with us tonight, man, courtesy of Rapzilla artist, man, hooking us up tonight and bringing us together. I've kind of known from a distance, but being able to actually bring him here is pretty cool. So I'm excited to be able to tap in and get to know more about this brother, and for him to get to know me, and you guys get to really just watch us kind of get to know one another live for the first time. That's really what this is. It's an excuse to be able to have a relationship on stream that starts to form in front of y'all, and you're like, oh, this is cool. You know what I mean? But all the while you're learning about his story and his journey. For those of y'all who are tapped in with me, and you're like, who are these guys you're bringing on? And then there's other people that are going to come in because of the guests. I'm like, who's this guy? Who is this? And so it allows us all to work together. All right. So without further ado, I want to be able to welcome onto the platform, to the Creative in God Mode podcast, Mr. AustinThaNoble, man. Make some noise for him in the chat. We got a round of applause, clapping it up for him. Yes, sir. Welcome to the stream, my guy. How you feeling? How you feeling tonight, man?
I'm ready to get a dub, but I'm gonna be honest. Like I told you before, I am super rusty. It's been way too long since I played Call of Duty. So
hey, bro, listen. I try to tell people all the time. Look, we're here for a good time, maybe not a long time, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Like, That is A-okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Plus we're playing on my brother's account, and he's a sweaty player, so the kind of lobbies we might get in may be terrible.
Hey, I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for it. He's a filthy, sweaty, degenerate player. Got it. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to bro's account. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's in the chat, but we appreciate you, man. Thank you for letting Austin use your account so we could lock in tonight. You know what I'm saying? Man, thank you guys for the follows. I see him popping up. Let's go, man. Good to see you on the chat. All right, so before we get this thing kind of started, man, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Like, you know, where are you from? Like, just a little bit. Just don't give us everything, but just give us a little snapshot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm from a small town called Kersey, Kentucky.
Okay.
It's close to Murray. I went to Murray State University.
Wow.
Which is the same time I went at the same time as John Morant. So, you know, I got to watch him play.
Nice.
I didn't know him, but I got to watch him play a bunch for free. So
small flex.
But yeah, it's really small town, country area, and you could probably tell my voice a little bit sometimes. My accent comes out.
Yeah, nah, hey, it's all good, man.
But yeah, I'm a family man. I got a wife and a son.
Come on.
Hoping to have more kids, Lord
Come on.
willing, and wife willing.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, you know, I love making music. I love the things that I get to do, and the things that the Lord has allowed me to do in my life. Teaching, preaching, and making music, and I just started a job. I got my CDL, and
okay.
I'm a big trucker now.
Dang, okay, dang. Are you gonna be doing like the 18-wheeler, like the 12, the big joints?
Oh, yeah, and I actually have been for the past 3 weeks.
Wow.
It's been a journey. I've actually been up your way.
Okay, dang. Next time you out in Carolina, man, you gotta pop in, man. Tell me, hey, yo, Justin, I'm here. Like, hey, bet we'll go. I'll go treat you to some of the food around here that's banging, bro. I got you on lock.
Sounds good.
That's awesome, man. So how long you been married, man? How long? You say you married? You got little ones. How many kids you got? I know I do know you have a little boy. I think I've seen on social media. That's awesome. Congrats, man.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So I've been married for about it's getting close to 3 years.
Okay, come on.
My son's about to turn 2, the 21st.
Wow.
He's the only boy I
okay.
got. But you got any?
Yes, I do. I've been married going on 15 years this year. You know what I'm saying? It'll be 15 this year. Yeah. 15.
How old are you?
Bro, I got married mad young. How old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay, I got married at 23. I got married at 23, dog, and yeah,
you're gonna have to do the math for me.
Yeah, so I'm 38 right now. 38. I don't look like it though. The Lord has been gracious to your boy. You know what I'm saying? I be telling people, man, favor ain't fair, bro. It's just what it is. You know, it's like it's so funny. But yeah, nah, like, 15 years, this July. And then I got, 3 little girls, man. Well, not so little anymore. My oldest is actually turning 13 next week. And it's all girls, by the way, all girls, not a single boy. So pray for your boy, cause it is crazy in here. Yeah. So, about to be 13-year-old next week. A 9-year-old and a 4-year-old, bro, a COVID baby. So,
yeah, I got all that isolation.
Dude, it's crazy out here, man. So, chat, if you're watching this, look, pray for him because little ones, 2 years old is bad, but three for me has been the worst. Every 3 is terrible. Like, it's not a terrible 2s is one thing, but the 3s is like another level, bro. It's like, I don't know if you've experienced the terrible 2s that everybody says, but the terrible 2s isn't as bad as the 3-nager area. You know what I mean? It's a little mini teenager trapped in a 3-year-old's body. It's wild.
I guess I'm about to find out about it.
Yeah, yo, Survival said, on God, bro, on God. Facts, bro. It's true, man. It's true. But yeah, man, that's me, man. You know, 3 and
Hey, you're gonna have to
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about what it's like having a girl. Like, I'd like to have a girl at some point, but man, I feel like that's gonna be hard for me.
Man, it's good, man. I mean, we obviously we wanted a boy first, and it didn't happen, and then we were like, all right, maybe we could have a boy. The second time didn't happen, and then the third time went. I mean, we have a pretty big age gap between our middle one and the other one, so she's 9 and the other one's 4, so it's like 5-year difference. And so we thought we were kind of done at 2, and then we both like looked at each other around 2019, right before COVID, and we were like, we should try for another one. We want a boy, and we tried, and then God was like, nope. Girl again. And so I'm like, well, this is what we're working with. But no, I mean, it's good, man. My girls are sweet. They're beautiful. They're super, I mean, they're all like really good friends to each other, and they're just really good, man. They've been a blessing to us. And, yeah, it's not hard, or it's not easy. It's been very trying at times, as you probably have seen already going into the 2-year stage, and 3s and 4s sometimes don't get much better, but it smooths out. It seems like around, like, at least for us, it was like 4 and 5, about 5 years old is when it started to be a little bit better. It's like, okay. But we're finally at this stage now where it's like, yo, like me and my wife can go down the street and go like get tacos and just chill at a restaurant. And my oldest will hold down the fort with our 9-year-old, and they'll just chill at the crib, and we're like, we're good. So, you know what I mean? So there's benefits to it, man, for sure, man. But yeah, bro. Well, congrats on the marriage stuff, man. You still in that newlywed phase almost. You still in the 3. You're under 5. Anything under 5 years, I'm like, you still in the honeymoon phase, sort of, kind of. Around 5, I feel like it gets choppy. 3 and 5, around 3 to 5, it gets a little, yeah, it gets crazy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Second year was crazy year. It was honestly the roughest year for our marriage.
Yeah.
And it was, it was a couple months after having the baby.
The baby will definitely do that.
Yeah, it was a lot at one time, and so it was a rough second.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. You did. Praise God, you made it. You know what I'm saying? And man, I think that's the beauty, man. I was talking about it on TikTok the other day. I was saying something about, man, like, and because we were talking to another friend of ours who, she's not really a believer, and she just got married, but she's been through a lot. And I was just saying, like, she's like, do you think my husband needs to be a Christian for us to and for us to even does Jesus need to be the center of our relationship for this to even work? Like, are you sure we don't need that? Do you think? And I'm like, I was like, here's what I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna tell you is, for me and my wife's situation, and for everybody else I know, the only people who have made it out on the other side of it, when it came down to it, I was like, that doesn't mean that every Christian couple makes it through. So that's not true. I said, however, the ones that have, Jesus has been at the center every single time. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know. So praise.
It's that proverb, a 3-cord knot can't be easily broken.
Facts. It's facts, bro. Facts, man. It's not for the faint of heart, man, but by God's grace, and it seems like you guys, man, God's hand's been on y'all, so praise God for that, man. And shout out to the amazing wives who have to put up with us, you know what I'm saying? So but yeah, bro, welcome to the podcast. This is what we do. We just chop it up. We talk life, we're gonna talk faith, we're gonna talk hip-hop, we're gonna talk gaming, we're gonna get into all of those things. So guys, if you're in the chat, welcome. Again, my name is Justin. We have AustinThaNoble with us, CHH artist. We're gonna be going through some of his music towards the end. You guys will get a chance to hear him. If you haven't heard any of his music, stick around. We're gonna be able to hear it and then talk about it, and we're gonna ask some questions, and we're gonna start this thing off with a little bit of an icebreaker game that we love to play around here. And it's kind of like it's kind of like a generically fun icebreaker game. I feel like anybody who's ever even been around church culture, it's just something we people do. So we're gonna jump into this game. It's called Would You Rather. All right, Would You Rather? And we have some crazy creative questions that we're gonna throw at Austin to try and get to know him a little bit better tonight. All right, because all of us most of us are gonna get a chance to get to know him a little bit deeper. And I think some of these questions might make some of us either like look at Austin like, man, he is amazing, or we're gonna look at Austin and be like, I don't know anymore. So we may have to lay hands and pray via no, I don't know. Just kidding. All right, so first question, Austin, is would you rather, all right, in chat, you guys can comment in the chat what you would rather do. You guys, this is for Austin, yes. But if you're in the chat, we would love to see your responses. All right, so here we go. First, would you rather replace your rap name with something embarrassing like Lil Cheese Stick or something, I don't know, or perform every concert wearing a giant VeggieTales costume?
What was that last bit?
What would you rather do? Would you rather replace your rap name with something embarrassing, like turn it into like Little Cheese Stick or some weird name, something crazy embarrassing, or perform at every concert you do wearing a giant VeggieTales costume?
Oh my, that's rough right off the bat. Oh my.
Which way would you like to be embarrassed? That's pretty much what it boils down to.
I mean, I don't mind my boy, Larry Boy, but, man, I think I'd have to go with the little cheese stick or something like that. In fact, fun fact.
Okay, I like this. I like where this is going. Let's go.
So I've actually switched a couple different names.
Okay.
And when I first started off rapping, somebody came up with a name for me, and it was, I think it was A1. Like the A1 steak sauce.
And the A1. Do you like A1?
I mean, I thought it was kind of cool, but at the same time, I was like, man, that's a little weird. And then I went to Woo Sawney after that. We were sitting in we were on vacation, sitting in a condo, and it was me, my cousin, and my brother, and I was trying to come up with a rap name for me.
Yeah.
And we had a Dasani water bottle, and I was like, hey, you know what? I'll just put my last name with this water bottle here, because I'm gonna be giving people the water that's Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the water.
And I'm a family man, so I keep that last name in there.
Oh my gosh.
I actually released the song under that name, Woo Sawney, and then I ended up taking it down later on.
He's like, we had to take that down, guys. No, this isn't. Nope, gotta take it down. Yo, that's funny, man. Now that's good, man. So you were like, I'm already used to, I was used to having a kind of an embarrassing name at one point, so you know, it is what it is. We're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can handle that. But rapping in a VeggieTales costume, not sure. Also, they put Log Bro 23 said Austin the Little Cheese Stick.
Shout out Logie.
Time for the rebrand. Let's go. Here it is. All right, so next one is. All right, this one I think is cool. I'm excited about this one. I'm very curious. We're gonna learn something probably about you right here. Is would you rather have your favorite theme song, which none of us know what it is, only you do, right? I don't know your favorite theme song, but would you rather have your favorite theme song play every time that you enter a room, or have your life be edited like a reality TV show with dramatic sound effects?
I mean, honestly, both of those are kind of cool.
Right.
One of them I feel like would be more annoying than the other one, though, after a while.
That's fair.
He's like, I don't know. Man.
Yeah. I'm gonna say him again. Would you rather have your favorite theme song every time you enter a room go off, or have your life be edited like a reality TV show with dramatic sound effects happening? So like, if you could have your life like every time that you like turn around and look at like.
Are people hearing that? Like, do they hear those sound effects?
Yes.
Like, when things are happening?
Yes. So every time you turn around to like look at somebody, it's like, you know, anything in your life, just things go off, like dramatic sounds pop off.
I'm gonna go with the sound effects just to play it safe, because walking into a room, I could be walking into church and just all of a sudden this is huge.
What is your favorite theme song? If you had to pick one, what's your favorite theme song? What is Austin's favorite theme song?
You tell me one and let me think about it.
Okay. Currently, I'm not even gonna lie to you. In current mode right now, my favorite theme song in current Justin season and okay. I enjoy guilty pleasure. I enjoy WWE. So I would have to say, freaking Cody Rhodes as his theme song is dope. So I'm like, imagine walking into his theme song would be sick. Either that or Triple H's theme music, where it's just like, time to play the game. It's go crazy. I feel like that's all I think of when I think theme music. I think wrestler intros, and it's just like,
I got you. That would actually be dope. That'd be sick.
Right?
See, I'm thinking like TV shows.
Yeah. That too. That. Those are theme songs too. It could be like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a theme song that would be. I'm like Family Matters from back in the day. There's like a bunch of other old school shows that are hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, there's so many theme songs that are going through my head. Man,
Ooh, Halo Survival said Halo's theme music. Oh my gosh, that would be crazy.
Yes,
yes.
Theme music, I would every time. You know who's showing up.
Oh, you already know. Just call me Master Chief. I'm walking in a room.
Master Chief, I'm walking in.
That would be crazy.
That would be.
So you're picking the sound effects though to be safe.
I would pick the sound effects, and also I would like to hear some of those. I think it'd be
I think that would be pretty fun. I think it could be really interesting to see how that would work. Like Master Chief, yes. The love for Master Chief is real in the chat. Let's go. All right, so last question, last one. Would you rather be stuck in a recording studio with Kanye West for a month, or go on tour with a choir of senior citizens who sing off key?
You put me in a tough position here, my guy. That is so terrible. Oh my goodness. Just to avoid getting canceled, man, I would just have to go with the choir.
Oh my gosh. No matter how you answer this question, there's gonna be somebody who's not gonna like it.
I know, but I mean, like, I could handle it, like being in the recording studio with Kanye. It would drive me crazy probably after a while, but
yeah,
I can pull it off. But if anybody ever found out about it, I'd be done. It'd be over.
Oh, that's hilarious, bro.
But I mean, the dude, I mean, he's got his awards. He knows what he's doing.
Right.
I mean, there's some things I could pick up from him,
Sure. Yeah.
So
so it's like you'd either be in the studio with Kanye and be annoyed probably at some things and be like, and then like, I don't know, it'd be pretty wild.
Hey, maybe it could be a God divine.
But I think there's that moment where it's like, I mean, for me, I'm choosing Kanye. I'd be like, I'm putting you in the studio with Kanye. However, I would have rules to be like, Kanye, if we're being in the studio, don't bring your girl half naked in here, please. Don't do that. Let's keep her dressed, please. And understand, like, we gotta meet in the middle here. You gotta like make sure that you're not doing stupid stuff. You can't bring weed. You can't bring, like, we're not doing that. Like, if you can meet me here, all right, cool. Like, I don't care. Your language could be crazy. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. You could do whatever you want in that. But it's like, just don't bring the weird stuff in here, bro. And then, it's a ministry opportunity.
I mean, yeah, and he actually, even when he was making, the Jesus is King album, he had the same people, like, to the same standards that you're talking about, He was applying some of those same standards while he was making that.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, like, this is awesome. Like,
all of us.
He's like really turning,
Yep.
And I was like, man, but I'm scared of some of the people he's gonna get around because they're gonna discourage him, and he's not gonna be fed the right things that he needs.
Yep.
I mean, he was already getting an opportunity to speak, and all he needed was just some discipleship. He just needed that.
Yep.
And dude, he would have. I mean, man, he could have done some.
Yeah, man.
He still can. God can still turn it around, man.
No, 100%. I'm definitely not. I don't believe God's through with Kanye. I think Kanye is Kanye, and his, he's had a lot of. His whole life was practically in the side of the spotlight for a while too. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, I think his coming to Jesus moments were for what seems like a different reason than wasn't just for Jesus alone. It was because of marriage. He wanted the things. He wanted, you know what I mean, the prosperity version of God, not the just Christ alone. You know what I mean, being the treasure thing. And I think if and when there comes a time where he can see that as the treasure is just Jesus and nothing else, then I think we will witness a longevity in Kanye that we all desired to see the first time. Because I mean, the stuff he was on before, I was like, it was dope. It was cool to watch. I mean, there was hints of, I guess what I'm saying too is there was some clear hints of things that he was hearing and saying that, okay, these things are lining up. But then there was just a lot that was like, I don't know. And then it just went way far after his divorce, man. And it just clearly, like, that was what, you know, him saying that was the reason for those things, you know, his leaving God behind kind of thing. I don't know, but we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. Definitely continue to pray for Kanye. I'm not a Kanye like hater. I'm not a, you know, but yeah, I think it's just a crazy question to be like, yo, would you go on tour with a bunch of old people singing off key in a choir, or go with Kanye? And I'm like, man, I don't know, like, old people singing off key, that could be very annoying too. You know what I'm saying? That could be, but yeah, that's wild, bro. That's a wild. I thought that was a good one, and I'm like, oh, this ought to be fun.
That's a good one.
So, thank you for playing our game of Would You Rather, man. I appreciate it. That was a fun little icebreaker. You know what I'm saying? So we got a little understanding of, you know, your thought process, and then your, like, where your creative brain may go. You know what I mean? We got a little bit of that. And I want to know, I do want to go back to something. What if you could pick a theme song? 'Cause I picked one. You said you needed time. What would you pick if you were to pick a theme song to walk into a room with? What would you pick? TV show or movie, whatever.
Man, there's so many going through my head. I can't pick one.
What about y'all? Chat. What if you could pick a theme song to walk into every room with? What would it be? I want to hear from you guys in the chat. While Austin is thinking of something right now, what are you guys picking? Danny Phantom.
Hey.
Nice. I'm here for it. What would you pick, Austin? What would you pick?
Man.
Something from your childhood? Would you pick something like...
You know, there's a lot of good things from my childhood. There's some of that older stuff you were talking about going through my head.
Power Rangers theme music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that Power Rangers. Man, I'm actually feeling the Daredevil like theme song, like the opening. Oh,
from the new series?
I like the new one.
You mean the one from the Netflix one?
Old one, yes. I like the Netflix one.
The Netflix one was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like, I like that a lot. Cause, like, I mean, I feel like I'd be walking in, and it's
that's cool.
The intensity that people would feel.
Yeah, that's fair, bro. That's really fair. I like that.
It's about to get serious.
Like, yo, this is about to go down right now. Like, yeah. I like that. That's a good answer. I respect it. I like that. See, this is us seeing, okay, you like Marvel. I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. You know what's crazy? I'm still trying to work my way through Daredevil, man. The new one. I'm only on like episode 3. Wait. There's only 2 episodes anyways, right? Is the third one dropping tomorrow?
There's 3 out, and then the 4th one's going to be dropping, I think, next week.
So is it every week, right? They drop one?
That's every week.
Okay. So I'm on episode 3 then, because I watched the first 2. I have not watched the 3rd one yet. So
I got you. They say it's supposed to be like crazy on episode 4. That's when it's supposed to start picking up.
Okay, I'm excited for it, man. I'm excited for it. Let me see. They saying in the chat, he used to say, "Gotta go fast." Oh, like Sonic. Fuse Jin said, he said, nah, thinking about it, I'd have to pick X-Men. Oh yes, X-Men 97 theme.
Oh yes,
son, I don't care what anybody says, man. The X-Men show from the 90s was goated, but the 97, the remake they put on, or not the remake, but the, like, I guess the continuation of the 90s stuff what they did with X-Men 97 was absolutely flawless, man. It was so well done, bro. I'm like, just give me X-Men in the MCU, bro. Stop playing with me. Like, I need it.
Dude, as soon as you read that too, my mom was like, "Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na." It's just so iconic.
So iconic, bro. So if they don't put that theme music or that riff in the new X-Men MCU stuff, I'm gonna riot. It's over. Like, like y'all have to do it, bro. Have to do it. But yeah, man. Let's go ahead and hop into some games now, man. Let's go ahead and just jump in and let's see how sweaty these lobbies really are. Let's see how crazy Mr. AustinThaNoble is about to take it on the sticks, man. Let's see if he can represent for his brother well. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see what I got.
All right, I'm gonna put it on duos. We're going to Rebirth Island so we can be coming back to life together as long as we stay alive. Yeah. That's how this works. If you don't know anything about Warzone, that's how this works. It works in the sense of we drop into a map sort of like Fortnite, but when we drop in, you try to find guns. You only start with a pistol, and you try to survive as the map grows smaller and smaller. And if one of us dies, then we are on a timer to come back to life and redeploy as long as one of us stays alive. So the goal is for us to try and work together and not die and stay alive as long as we can. And like if he dies or if I die, one of us has to stay alive for X amount of seconds before the other one can come back. But you can speed up that timer by putting shots into other people. So if you do damage to somebody, the timer will go down faster so you can get them back. Or you can save up a lot of money and go to a buy station and just pew, get them back instantly. So for those y'all watching, that is how this is going to work. All right. Do you need to edit your loadouts or anything? I don't know if you have like a loadout that I kind
of already did that a little bit before.
Oh, you already did it. Okay, cool. Look at him. Austin said, man, I was ready, bro. I'm not ready to cook. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and fire this thing up. And as we're playing, I'm also going to be just firing out some questions to you, man. So it's going to make this a little bit more intense, sort of like, the wings challenge with, Hot Ones, where they eat wings and they're trying to eat and listen to a question. It's like, this is not hot wings, but these are hot drops. We're dropping in a hot lobby, and you got to try and answer questions, and
he's about to be on. It's about to be on, bro. I'm gonna need you to carry me, bro.
Hey, I'm here trying to do that at the same time. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to carry you while you got to answer these questions. It's gonna be great, bro. Yeah, Rebirth is gonna go crazy, bro. It's gonna be absolutely madness in this for sure. Let me turn this music down so we can just.
It's like a smaller island, like a smaller map, right?
Yeah, so it's only like I think it's only like 40 people on the map versus like 100. You know what I mean? I'm gonna turn this down a little bit for myself so I can make sure chat and everybody can hear you. All right, I think we're Gucci. We're good. All right, so I'm gonna just kick it off like this, man, as we got 26 seconds before the match starts, and we're in this like kind of waiting lobby right now. Austin, tell me, man, like, how did you, I know you mentioned earlier that you had a couple rap names that you were toying around with your brother and some friends and trying to figure out, man, what's my rap name gonna be? You know what I mean? And you came up with, and you landed apparently with AustinThaNoble. Is your name Austin and you wanted to like, you know what I mean, just go by your real name, but you wanted to add something to it? Or like, how did you come up with AustinThaNoble? How did that happen?
So actually, my name Austin means high and noble. Or my name Brian, my first name, means high and noble.
Okay.
And so, the Lord just kind of told me, I was reading Acts chapter 17, and he just told me that I was noble. It talks about the noble men and women in a certain location in Acts 17. And it said they were noble because they didn't just take Paul at his word, man. They sought the scriptures, and they were praying, and they were, and so like, I feel like that's been me.
Yeah.
We coming in hot. Okay.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. He's got to answer the question. He's like, oh God.
Oh boy. It's been a while.
You can feel it. Oh
You
gosh.
underneath.
Yep.
All right. And so, we played up.
Yep, me too.
And so, it's just my name with my name, basically. It's like the Lord told me that's who you are. And so, I kind of landed with it. I thought it sounded a little bit cooler.
Okay. He's like, you just felt like the AustinThaNoble sounded like a much better name to rock with.
Yeah, and I just felt like it just represented very well who I am and who the Lord said that I am,
Yeah, okay. And what was it before that? It was the Dazani?
Woosani, yeah.
Got it. Nice. Okay, that makes sense. So, I mean, you said, and Brian is your real name, though.
Brian is my first name.
Okay.
Austin's my middle name, and that's typically what I go by.
Got it. Okay. Got it now. Okay. That makes sense, bro. That's dope. That's cool. I respect that. I used to have a different alias I went under for a very long time that I came up with in high school that I kind of stuck with. And that was before I got saved. And but like I went by Premises for a while. That was my that was my stage name or alias, my rap name for a while. And then my
So
story.
You've been making music for a while.
Yeah, man. I mean, I started making music in high school, and it was before I was a Christian. And I mean, I always loved hip hop. I was around it a lot. I did battle rap and like in high school some. And where is this? Okay, cool. Yeah, I did like some battle rap stuff in high school, and
That's
like
sick.
yeah, like did a lot of like freestyle ciphers that like we would like have a group of guys like meet behind the bleachers of football games, and we would all be back there, and like I'd be nervous as mess sitting here trying to freestyle rap and or like memorize a written that I had and take it in front of a bunch of people. And so, but yeah, I mean, back then I was like living for myself, you know what I mean?
Footsteps.
Yep, footsteps are here. There's somebody here. They're above us.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, they're on top. They're right here. Oh, he's one shot. Oh, there's a... Oh, no, I'm dead.
Dadgummit.
No. Oh, I'm back. We're still good.
You made it back?
I did make it back. We are
Yes, let's
still
go.
in
We're
it.
still in this
Let's
thing.
go. All right, I'm gonna try and land back here and pray that I don't get shot out of the sky.
I'm in.
Let's go. Okay, grab this. Oh yeah, somebody had their whole loadout over here. No, give me that. Oh wait, there's more stuff, bro. There's a lot of stuff over here. Model L, KSV, gold.
Hey.
There's a lot of stuff over here, bro, if you need something. All right. So yeah, I mean, I had a different my rap name was Premises, and it was pretty much just like, because I used to read the dictionary, man, as like in high school to like try to like up my vocab whenever I was rapping and stuff. I was like, I wanted to be able to use words and stuff to, my advantage and be able to not just rap with the same words all the time. And
We got
so
some guys on the hill behind us. They're going away though.
oh, they gone? Okay. So yeah, that's
No, you literally were just studying the dictionary. You were like, I'm gonna be the best that there is.
I wanted to read to like get like better word usage, because the guys that I rapped with, they were like, yo, like be a smart MC, be wise with your words, and like
especially battle rap, man.
yeah, bro, like back then it was like we did acapella battles sometimes, but back then it was like you throw beats on, you know what I mean? Like it was like before. Oh wait, oh, this dude's done. He's cooked.
Nice.
Let's go. Come on, Austin, let's go. And we got our loadout right here, bro. Turn up. Yo, chat, are we about to cook? Are we about to do this? What are we talking about?
We putting
Are me and Austin about to be goated? Are we about... Is this really what we're about to do? We about to take this thing to the next level, bro.
We in the zone.
Come on, man.
Better watch talking ourselves up.
I
too
know,
much.
I know. Pride comes before the fall.
Uh,
Yo, there's still people over here at. I'm so scared to go up top here because I feel like there's a. I don't know. Bump it. Let's go together. Come on.
okay, I'm behind.
Push. All right. I don't see anybody up here. We're good. We're good. All right, we're good. We're Gucci. Wait, I hear him.
I hear some footsteps.
Yep.
They're close. I don't know.
I hear you. No, that's just. Oh, okay. I thought I saw somebody, but
I hear them again. I think they're below us.
I feel like they're about to come up here. Yeah, they're about to come up.
Yeah. I hear him.
Oh, another guy's just dropped in on us. Where's he at?
I hear him. I don't see him.
I just saw a guy. Oh,
there's some below us. They're coming up the stairs, I think. Where you see him?
Right there over. He was just crossing the street. Well, another guy's coming up top. No, behind me. Behind me.
Oh, no.
No.
Not
Dang.
Hey, that wasn't too bad for starting off the tank.
Not bad. Not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. But yeah, we both put kills on the board. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know, ain't mad at it. First one. All right, let's go. Nice try. That's what chat's like. Nice try. Oh man. Yeah. So all right. That's I mean, that's a little bit about me. You know what I'm saying? Like my little bit of my past as far as like how long I've been doing it. You know what I mean? And I took some years away from it, and just recently, over the past year, just felt the stirring in my heart to like. 'Cause I took like 7 years away from it, and like, over the past year, God's been like, "Hey man, it's time to put this back. Like this is a tool I gave you. I need you to use it and go back out and do something with it." And I'm like, "Dang!" So went back out and. Like summer of last year, had some music. I mean, cause even when I wasn't putting music out publicly for a while, I was just like, I'm always right. It's like always been therapeutic, man. So that leads me into my question with you is how did you get into like CHH or not even just CHH, like hip hop in general? Like where and how did it start for you or like where, you know, how old were you? Like, what was that moment like when you were like, yo, like I love this music, bro, like I love and like started writing it, you know what I mean?
So I've liked hip hop and rap for quite a while, but I actually started rapping when I was 15.
Okay, nice.
It kind of happened as a result of so I actually used to want to be a singer.
Okay, can you sing for real?
I can sing a little bit. I'm not that great, but
that's better than me. I can't sing at all. So you're hey.
But I went and tried out for The Voice.
What?
And yeah, and I got up on the stage and forgot all the lyrics because I got stage fright.
Dang, that's probably.
I struggled with anxiety bad, like when I was younger.
Man.
And the Lord's really helped me through that. But man, after that, there was just a couple times where I was like, man, you know what? I'm giving up singing. But even though I'm not I don't have to give up like music altogether. I can start making rap. So I was listening to some beats in my car, and I was just like, came up with my very first song called Holy Sauce. And I was like, oh man, I love this. This is fun, you know?
That boy said the holy sauce like Buffalo Wild Wings, bro. He had the Buffalo Wild Wings.
I literally have artwork for it that it was a little sauce packet and it just said holy sauce on it.
Hey, I like the creativity.
But yeah, man, that's kind of how it started. I gave up singing and I started rapping.
Wow. Okay. So
they're starting to shoot me out the sky already. Gosh.
They said they won't get out the lobby. What the heck is a Lucky Charm?
Man, I need a break.
I don't think anybody's here.
Close.
Here's a purple KSV.
I'm already out of plates, man. I'm only getting shotguns.
Yeah, if you want to, are you down upstairs? Down there, get that. Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
Thanks. I'm not good with shotguns, I can tell you that.
Yeah, shotguns are buns, bro. trying to head back up top. I got a decent little loadie. I don't know if there's anybody up here yet.
I hear some footsteps.
This might be bad. Oh, there's definitely somebody up here.
Oh, I don't know where he's shooting from. Oh, down.
Oh, he's on me. I'm dead. There's a guy behind me. Dang, bro. What in the world?
Rough. That was rough.
That was rough. We dropped and just did not have a chance because of the placement, and that was not good.
Yeah.
All right,
I didn't even see where he
we're
was
just gonna pretend like that didn't happen at all. That's what we're just gonna do. We're gonna pretend like that game didn't happen. That's it, chat. You guys saw nothing here. Nothing to see here. Keep it moving. Yeah,
I just thought we've been waiting for a new lobby for a while.
Yeah, facts. That's so funny. Yo, Fuse, your boy, your brother, just said he's in the chat. Fuse Jen is your brother, right?
Yeah.
He said, ask him about his bathroom story with NF.
Oh.
Wait. I need that. We need to know this one. Talk to us about that one.
Goodness, it's not even nothing crazy. It is crazy. It's crazy on my part because
Did you just run into NF in a random bathroom?
No, it was actually before he got big.
Okay, so it was like at the start of everything.
It was his Moments album, like when he was going by Nathan Firester, like his actual.
Wow.
Yeah, and so I was in this. Let me tell you something. I was homeschooled, so I did some weird things just because I felt like I wanted to make people uncomfortable.
Okay.
And so, in doing so,
I want to know where this is about to go, bro.
I was sitting in the bathroom. I was young. I don't remember how old I was, but my mom, wanted to check in on me because that's what homeschool moms do.
Sure.
And so. Moms who care, I guess, maybe, I don't know. But
still to be determined.
Yeah, to be determined. But that was the only place that had cell signal. And
was the bathroom?
So I was sitting in there. They had in the bathroom, yeah. and so they had seating in there too. And so I was just sitting on a seat, like a really comfortable seat in the bathroom, texting my mom, and he walked in. And so I decided, you know what? That's the dude that was just killing on the stage. I'm gonna lock eyes with him. And so I lock eyes with him, being the weird person that I am, trying to make him feel uncomfortable. And we do not stop locking eyes until he gets to the urinal. And after that, I'm still staring a hole into the back of his head. But he just zips those pants down. I hear him. It's just me and him in there. And
zips those pants down is wild.
He looked back at me and he zipped it back up because he didn't even pee. He just he's like, I'm not doing this.
Yo.
And where we dropped?
I don't know. I just dropped because that jump was too funny. I didn't want to interrupt you.
But dude, so he walked out, and ever since then, I've been telling people that's why we got therapy session. Oh no!
Yo, we got therapy session because.
You're welcome, guys.
Oh, bro, no. Dude, I was too weak. I just got destroyed.
Oh man.
Dude, what in the world? Hold up. That's actually a hilarious story. Thank you, Jen, for bringing that up and saying that's why we got therapy session. Yeah. That is wild. Oh my gosh. What a story. That's crazy. Wow. I don't even know if there's a better follow-up question to that other than like, he just got through rapping and that was what happened after?
Yep.
And then did you see him ever again after that?
Yeah, he was at his merch table and I went up to him after that. We didn't say nothing to each other about it. We didn't say a word.
I bet not. I bet he was. Did y'all lock eyes again?
Oh, he looked at me. He kind of like did that side eye thing.
Like,
and everybody around me didn't know what was going on, but it was hilarious.
Stinging homeschool kids, Jesus.
Yeah. I'm ready to level up. I'm ready to get out.
I gotta get out of this small town right now. If I don't, people just want to lock eyes with me right here. It's getting weird.
Yeah.
Dude, that is so funny. Oh my gosh. I wonder if you were to run up on him now, if you'd be like, hey, sorry about what happened in Kentucky, and he'd be like, what?
Man, he might. I don't know.
He might actually, if he did remember that, I wonder if he would laugh or just be like, security.
Security, this man is a whack job, man. Get him out of here.
I don't want this man staring at me anymore. Nah, man, that's so funny though. Like, I've never had a moment where I've necessarily done anything like that, but I remember the first time I got to meet Lecrae was funny. I met him a couple times, but I met Lecrae first time was through my manager who was in Virginia at the time. This guy where he ended up kind of being my manager at some point, but yeah, he had the only Christian hip hop station in Virginia, and like so we kind of got close, like radio station and stuff. And so like, I'm gonna mark a spot. I guess we can try this. But anyways, it was like his "Don't Waste Your Life" tour, and I show up at that.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's way back.
yeah, bro. It was before Lecrae was like Stadium Lecrae.
Yeah.
Only like 300 people, 400 people in the room. You know what I mean? Like, way different. But yeah, bro. I remember sitting or being at the concert with like I think this is like my first Christian rap. Like, well, it wasn't my first Christian rap concert, but it was like still my like early phases of like seeing some of these guys like live and stuff. I've got somebody hunting me already. What the flip? Jeez.
No break.
Giving me oh, they're here. I see them. They're coming across the street right now.
What level are you on?
I'm on red.
Okay, I got you. Oh, I see him.
Yep, they're coming.
He's got a sniper.
Is he below us?
He's below us. I hear him.
Down one.
Master Splinter's got me.
Nope, I got you, dog. We're here. Let's go. Let's go.
Nice.
Let's go. Teamwork, baby. Come on. The turn up is real.
Thank you for the save.
Bro.
You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Heck yeah, dude. Let's get it. All right, I'm going to take this sniper rifle and see if I can pop off with it.
There's an armor satchel down here if you need it. I don't know if you use them.
Nah, I think I'm okay right now. But yeah, one of the times I met, here's a, you need a self-revive? I don't know. No, you did, I'm about to say you didn't use it. So I remember Flame was a part of that tour, and like I ended up at the end. They did the song. Which was it? Was it Joyful Noise? I believe maybe.
Yeah.
I think that was around that time frame maybe. I believe it. Oh wait, he's on me. He's on me again. Wow, they're above me on the top of the building.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where he went. Ouch. He's on a first level.
I see him. Taking shots at him. Oh.
Cracked one. Cracked. Hit another one. Oh, he's sniping and I almost lost my life.
I hear somebody. I don't know if they're closing in. Somebody's closing in on us or not.
I don't know. I sniped one. Jeez. It's rough out here in these streets.
We need to get up the hill if we can.
We do. If you want to push left, we can push left and go back this way.
Right.
There's three people up on top of this stupid building up here.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's gonna be rough.
So.
But yeah, anyways, they did Joyful Noise, and I ended up jumping on stage with them. Like, oh god, I'm dead. Ah.
Don't die on me now.
I'm trying not to. No. They're here. They're coming in. They're here. Oh no! I'm getting hit. Oh, he hit me with a stun. Dang
Where
it!
you at?
I'm dead. Careful, careful, careful. Oh, nice. You downed him.
Ah! No!
I'm back though. I'm back.
Nice, nice.
Bro.
I got stuck.
All right,
on
I'm gonna
that
try and hit this
stairs,
loadout drop,
man.
bro.
Oh, be careful, dude.
There's
It's
3.
gonna
I'm
be-
dead. Ah. I didn't see 3 boxes or else I wouldn't have dropped. Nah, but like, bro, like I literally ended up hopping on, like, I think I ended up just, I was up front the whole time and I was just like fanboying out and ended up like like they were like rocking and I was like rapping like every word, and then Flame was like, yo, like, they're like, yo, like, get up. It seemed like they said, like, get up here. So I jumped on stage with them and like rap with them like on stage.
Yeah.
And they didn't kick me off or nothing. They let me just like rock. It was like the last part. It was like the last like hook or something. Like, and it was just funny. And I was like, dang, bro. Like looking back on that, I was like, that was dumb. That was a dumb idea. Should have never done that. I don't even think I've ever told many people that story. That's funny. I'm like,
That's
wait, if I said that, I
crazy,
don't know if I told about that. Yeah, that was like my first time like meeting, because then afterwards I met Lecrae for my DJ friend who and then like it was like backstage, he was just getting through using the bathroom, and then like he didn't say nothing about me. He was like jumping on stage. He didn't make any like big issue about it, which I thought that I was like, this dude's probably gonna be like, yo, like what was that? I thought that's
like,
what
get control of your boy.
yeah, like what is the dude doing, bro? But yeah, bro. So how about gaming stuff, man? Like what's kind of your history with like games and stuff, bro? Like have you been into games like pretty much your whole life, or?
Though, before you get into that, I saw you had a post with you were doing something with Chris Noel.
Oh, that's my guy, bro.
Dude, I listened to his music back in the day. Like he was some of the like first songs I was listening to.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, shout out to my guy Chris Noel, man. That's literally my brother, bro. Like we are like insane. Like I was just with him like a week or so ago doing
I saw that.
yeah.
That's so sick.
Yeah, bro. That's shout out Chris Noel. Come on, baby, let's go. Yeah, that's my guy, man. He's a great dude, man. So that's really cool. He's one of those type of people that are like so talented that it makes you like sick to your stomach, because he's like, he could play guitar, he could play piano, he can play a loop pedal while rapping, and I'm like, he can sing, he can rap in Portuguese, Spanish. The dude's like all over, and I'm like, and he can do it fast, and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. I tell him that all the
He can
time.
kill it.
Yeah, he's nice, bro. He's nice.
Yeah. Man, in terms of gaming, there's a picture of me when I was 2 years old with a PlayStation controller in my hand.
Nice.
I've been gaming for a long time.
Okay, I love it, bro. Let's go. Heck yeah. What's your so you started out with a PS2, PS1, what?
Nintendo 64, the NES.
Oh, come on, man. Oh,
Sega Genesis.
yeah, you're a thorough gamer. That's what I like to hear. Come on, baby. Let's go.
Man, yeah, it's been something I did for a long time, and then I kind of got into it a little bit more serious in my high school years. And
Yeah.
I actually used to be, really, really good. I used to rank pretty high in free for all on Modern Warfare 3, the original one.
Yeah.
I was, killing it, like top 100. And so I was playing in like minor leagues, and at the time that wasn't the cool thing,
Bro. I did competitive Gears of War for a while, bro.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I know about the competitive scene of gaming, man. Some people are like, I didn't even know that was a thing for a while, and once I found out, I was like, yo, that's what we about to get busy.
Yeah, and I don't know if you're familiar with FaZe and like Optic
Oh
and all
yeah,
them,
oh
but
yeah, yeah,
and I
100.
got to play with some of those original guys back in the day too,
Oh, sick,
which
bro.
was yeah, it was pretty cool.
That is cool. Wow, that's tight. So what was the game that kind of like? I think there's somebody here.
Footsteps.
Can't hear him. What was kind of the game that got you like hooked in? Oh, he's right here.
I put some bullets in him. I'm sure you did too.
Bunker Buster.
What is that?
It's just gonna blow up this whole spot.
Oh my! I'm about dead. I'm going to die.
Here. I got you.
Dude. I gotta get out of here. Killing me.
Do you need these armor plates?
I got some.
Oh, my gas mask. What the flip? Why is it?
Oh, that's why.
That's what it was. Oh no. We gotta get out of here.
Watch our backs though. That
Yep.
guy's probably still up there.
Yeah, I just ran in here because I was like, bro, we gotta get out of there. Oh my gosh, we were getting lit up. So what was the game that kind of got you like, I guess, hooked on, you know what I'm saying, like competitive gaming? Was it Modern Warfare? Was it Call of Duty?
Yeah, Call of Duty. Actually, it was like Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, and like before that, it was Halo. And like,
yeah,
I was big into Halo. Like I was
Heck yeah.
really good at Halo. Halo Reach was my game.
man, let's go Reach.
Halo
Sheesh.
3, man. Oh,
Classic, bro.
good old days.
Yes. Did y'all ever do like LAN parties and all that kind of stuff? Where you
Yes.
like hook up the Xboxes together?
That's what our birthdays consisted
Bro,
of. We just
same.
invite all the guys over.
Come
and just,
on,
like,
bro. All day LAN parties, bro. Shout out to the people who remember LAN parties, bro. That's classic. You're a thorough gamer when you remember the LAN parties, bro. Like that's real. Love that. That's dope, bro. Cause we used to do that in college, and we would have guys coming up like 3 flights of stairs in my apartment just to like connect their games to a router or systems to a router, and we'd have like 10 dudes at the house, man, just like getting it to like, oh my god, I was like, where's these missiles going? I see it on the map. Yeah, that's cool, bro. That's super cool that you did competitive gaming like that, man. So did you go do any like tournaments and stuff, or just online tournaments?
Yeah, I would enter into tournaments, and
Let's go.
in fact, most of the tournaments I played in, I won.
Nice, bro. Did you do, like, cause you did like the 1v1 stuff?
Yeah, and it wasn't just Call of Duty either, man. I do like Mario Kart.
Okay. I'm here for that, bro. Let's go. Yeah, man. I used to go to, there was a college out here in North Carolina that we, that would host like big gaming tournament stuff. And they would have like every game.
I hear some footsteps.
Yeah, I think there's people up top.
Okay.
Yep, they're right here.
Oh, gosh.
Yep, they're up top. It's looking crazy. I just jumped back down because I was like, yo, I'm about to die. I literally peeked over the rail. I don't know where to go to keep these guys from getting us. Here's a, oh, you already got your loadout. Yo, they're right on us. Our bounty's right here.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
We want to try to come up on this back side of the building and get up.
You want to, where? Which way?
Back up these stairs.
Yeah, we can try. They're right here on this spot right behind us.
I see him.
I'm going to try to peek over.
I put some bullets in him, but I think he made him go back in the window. He was in the window.
He's right here. Cracked one. Pushing up.
All
right. Another right here. He's cracked. He's right there. We got mad money, bro. Oh, he's trying to snipe.
Yep, there's two. Okay, that. 10 more.
Careful, careful. Oh. I just flashbanged him.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, he just threw a grenade and that junk
I need
did
to watch
nothing.
out because I think they're making moves to try to get behind us. Maybe.
Yo, what up? Not much to see here. What's up, bro? We're trying to get a little bit of focus in right now against these guys here. About to jump. I think they're about to jump. I'm watching. Side. I wish I could get up top. Oh, I just fell.
Okay.
Dang. I was trying to hit the side peak.
I'm behind you.
They're coming downstairs to me, probably. Yeah, they're coming down. My gosh. Nerve-wracking right now. All right, I'm above you, but I'm coming back down.
Okay.
Maybe we should try to push that other side again. I don't see anybody here.
Late.
I don't see him.
Okay, they probably
They might have went down. I need to go buy like a UAV and all that kind of stuff. Oh, there's sniper.
Where?
He's in there. He's inside there again.
Oh, he is, isn't he?
Pinged him. I just hit him. Oh.
You want me to close
I hit him
this
again.
door?
Hit him again. No, you're good. Oh, I shouldn't have peeked. He's coming to me. Get ready. He's coming in.
Oh my. Dang,
I tried to throw a grenade on him. 7th place. Okay, we're slowly getting there. Slowly. I want to get a win so bad on this stream, bro. It's been so many times that we've just like died and we never can get it, bro. Like we've gotten 2nd and 3rd place, and I'm like, we're so close. So tough. But yeah, man, so competitive gaming, that's dope that that's a part of your story too, man. That's really cool. So like, was it always Christian rap that you kind of were around, or did you ever like, what was kind of your, you know what I'm saying, like introduction to hip hop? You know what I mean?
Being homeschooled, growing up in a started off Pentecostal. That rap music is not
okay.
genre.
Yeah, okay.
And so my mom, there was certain songs she liked that played on the radio.
Sure.
So she would let us listen to some songs. So like some songs that come to the top of my mind, it'd be like B.O.B., like
airplanes.
Yeah, stuff
Okay.
like that. And so but then my mom discovered Lecrae, and that
She was like,
opened
yes.
a whole new world for us.
Nice.
Which also there was DC Talk, which my mom was like, she was already listening to too.
Sure. I got introduced somebody because I was like not a Christian yet, and I had guys like that were trying to throw me I had specifically one friend, his dad kept trying to throw me like Christian rap stuff, and then but when I say Christian rap, it was like Toby Mac, and I was like Toby Mac's I was like Toby Mac's cool, but I'm like, bro, I'm like, I mean, I dig the funk and the vibe he had was kind of cool, but I was like,
Yeah.
I'm listening to like Jay-Z and Nas and like real rap stuff, heavy rap, and I'm like, this is not the same. And even like KJ52, because the guy, he handed me a KJ52 CD and he had like blonde like tips and like headphones on like this, and I remember being like, who is this? I'm like, is he a Backstreet Boy? And he's like, no, this is a rapper. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's funny because I've been able to tell. I've told KJ this in person, so he knows it. So I've literally told him this, and I was like, bro, like, I did not like your music when I first heard you, bro. I didn't. And he was like, he laughed and was like, bro, I didn't like my own music back then. A lot of it was kind of bad. And I was like, it's fair. And because the story for him is pretty wild. Like, they kind of, like, his record, because he started out underground, like, battle rap stuff too. And, like, I didn't know all that. But, like, at the time, like, his stuff sounded, like, way different than what I think he originally started out to be. But that's because in order for him to get booked, he had to sound and look a certain way. And because hip-hop, like you said, was not received in the church very well.
No.
So there's people above us, bro. This is about to be bad.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, so the church, like Lecrae was kind of the pioneering.
Yeah, Lecrae, KJ52 was another one. I'll put bullets in him. Put bullets in him.
He's down. He's down. He's down.
Nice. I'm dead. So. Got 8 seconds.
Got you, dog.
Yeah, KJ52. You know.
Got him. Double kill. Team white.
Nice. Oh no. I'm trying to think of who else. Oh, after Lecrae, it was like, you know, we got some Tadashi and then some Sea Light.
Oh, Sea Light. Jeez. Oh, the old school Andy Mineo name.
Mineo, yeah.
Yep. The whole, I mean, Reach Records was running it at that point, bro. They were absolutely
AB
dominating,
and
bro.
Derek Minor and
Show. I'm gonna buy a UAV real quick. I just popped one for us so we can see where stuff's at. We got one guy. We got two up here.
We got a couple down
prison.
this way too.
Yep.
Oh, they're good ways off. They're on the submarine.
We could probably work towards, I don't know, man. This is going to be crazy. We can go towards prison, I guess, but if we can try to get up there. But there's somebody right here on to the right.
Okay.
He's right here?
We got people back behind our left too, so.
Right here. Frick. I'm watching the drop. How do you get, where's the little hole? Oh, here it is. Up. He just landed above us. What the frick? Where's that coming from?
He's up on the top of the roof. There's a window over here you can jump in.
Oh. Getting in here. Sheesh. Oh my gosh, this is about to get crazy. Well, that's that shotgun.
I ain't about that life.
Nah. Nope. Somebody's in here. Just heard him. Oh, he's on top, up top. Oh, oh my gosh. He's right here. Team.
What? How?
Oh, I'm dead.
Ain't no way, man.
Tough.
Ain't no way.
Dang, bro. It's tough out here, chat. We struggling. Hey, Survival, thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for joining in the chat, bro. It's been a minute, man. Good to see you. Dang. So you started out singing, and then you went to The Voice. Things got hectic, and you were like, bro, I don't even know. And then you just wanted to, like, was it like, I just wanted to try to see what rap, like, I wanted to try something different, or like, because you were already listening to like Lecrae and all that kind of stuff at that point, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so like, then you started writing stuff, and what was like, what was kind of the starting point to like start being like, hey, okay, I think I really believe like this is something that God is like called me to do with this thing, is to do this right here. Like where rap and Christian rap being something that you really started operating a lot of your time and resources and just being like, I'm investing into this gift. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Yeah. So I started rapping at 15. It really wasn't. I mean, I've had some people accidentally
Accidentally
find
what?
out that accidentally find out that I rap, and so I was like, because at the time I wasn't publicizing that. I wasn't telling anybody.
Right.
I was just doing it for the fun and
Sure.
kind of get like you talked about with me earlier. Just like kind of getting conveying some of those feelings out on some beats.
Yep.
Um, and Lord knows I needed it at the time. But yeah. So it wasn't until my later years that I kind of finally realized, probably, I don't know, last year I finally got the confidence to actually start like, pushing stuff out and start making music. And
So this is a recent thing. This is a recent like push of, okay,
yep,
we're going to do this.
yep, yep, exactly. It's very recent. I I just like, I don't know. I mean, I'm just baffled. Like,
Yeah.
it's been received pretty well.
That's awesome, man.
And so I enjoy it. And people have told me for quite a while that this is a talent, this is a gift that God's given you, and you need to use that. And it's really helped me because I have a prison ministry that I do, and it's helped me in the prison ministry. And I've been doing the prison ministry for 3 years.
Nice,
those guys
bro.
are awesome. I love those guys.
That's
And
dope,
so,
man.
Yeah.
I love that, bro. Yeah, it's crazy how hip hop is. I mean, it's always been such a unique tool to connect when it's done like, right by the people like that are using it in a way that is, I guess, like still being like authentic to the culture of it, but also like representing Jesus at the same time. So I think when people could tell when you're like faking it, or if you're like, you know what I mean, like, or if you're like being for real, like this person, like they really have committed and this is what they do, and like it's kind of you know what I mean, like it's a part of who they are, you know what I mean. And yeah, bro, I think and prison ministry is huge for that, you know what I'm saying, like they can that's really cool, man, that you've been using it in that way. That's super dope. Here, I'm gonna drop my money real quick so you can maybe buy a loadout. And crap, there's a bunker buster. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Oh, snap.
We got some guys close to us too.
Oh my gosh, why? I don't know where these dudes went.
I just saw one of them. I'm trying to remember how to ping.
Up on the D-pad.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. He was in that building.
Which one? Where?
This building here.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I see him. He just ran over top of the building, jumped to the next building.
Okay.
But there might be another one around here, so. Downed him.
Nice. Come in.
Got him.
Come in. Trying to give you backup for that next guy who's about to run up on you, probably.
Where is it?
I don't know. His partner's here somewhere. I don't see him. I'm gonna jump. Try to get over here. There's a bunch of weapons over here. Somebody's landing. Downed him.
Nice. We gotta find this other guy. I hear some footsteps.
Oh no.
Oh no. Ugh. Okay.
Dang, another cluster?
Man.
Oh no.
Get you no break. Oh, they're coming. I hear them.
Run. Dang, bro. Oh, he slipped. I thought you were above me with me. This dude they just came in, bro. Careful. Oh my gosh, bro. 10 seconds. Stay alive. No, that was crazy. Oh my gosh.
Man, you wouldn't even be able to tell that I played professional.
I'm like, wait a minute, this guy was professional. What's going on? I'm just kidding. Nah, bro, I'm not doing that much better anyways, man. My score, we're both like literally the same. One kill. So, bro, I used to play like hard body, bro, like through COVID and all of that kind of stuff. Did I bring you with me? Hold up. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. I was like, crap, did I bring you with me? I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, I went full time like streaming and stuff in 2019, right before COVID, bro. And it was a blessing, man, because ended up like the world shut down, you know what I'm saying, in 2020. And I was just like, wow, like here we are. Like now I'm doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? And like it was a wild situation, man. But like, yeah, bro, I used the platform in a way to start speaking into things at the church, especially at the time. 2020 was really like crazy, and with political things, COVID stuff, and like it was a really racy time, man. And I just remember like embracing, like using my streaming platform to like just open up the door for conversations. And I would just like, I'd have people coming in. We'd talk about everything from George Floyd to, we were talking about abortion. We were talking about everything that like seemed like the church was afraid to like really go in on. I was like, bro, like we're going to talk about it right here. And we would just do it in an open forum way. And it was really cool, man. So that's why, like, man, I've been on this tip for the past like 6 months where I believe like God has, called and equipped me to be this urban digital missionary, bro. Like that's the kind of the thing is like, I'm on mission out here, using digital spaces, using my music, going into my own communities, doing stuff like by day. My job that I have outside of everything else, I'm in student ministry, so I'm a student pastor. And so, yeah, man, I do that. And then I'm doing music. I'm here on streams and, trying to, but I don't like go to church and like advertise my own stuff. I'm just like, bro, like I try not to utilize, like, I don't know, like people know that I do it, but I don't go to like my youth groups or like whatever and tell them like, yo, like check out my new song. I'm like, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but like when I was under premises, that was kind of that's what I did. I did some of that. And like, I landed my first youth pastor position because I was a rapper, like, and because I was a Christian artist that connected with students and young people. And the church was like, we don't know how to connect with our students like that. Like they listen to you. And I remember just being like, okay. And so, that really was it. Actually, at the time I ran from youth ministry. I ran from doing it. I actually got the call to do it because of playing video games, which is wild. Yeah. Like I was on Xbox 360 and some dude read my bio and it said like a Bible verse and said some stuff. And the guy was like, yo, what do you think about smoking weed? How do you feel about that? And I was like, what? Like, this is random. And like, we're playing Gears of War out of all games. Yeah. And this dude is just like, how do you feel about smoking weed? I was like, I saw your bio and you're a Christian, right? I was like, yeah. And he goes, well, I just want to know what your thoughts are on smoking weed, bro. Like, I just want to know. And so me and him and his one other friend stopped playing the game and we just started having a conversation in the lobby. And then they started inviting friends in and we had like eight to 10 people in the lobby just talking. And I'm like, what is going on? And some guy was like, hey, are you a pastor? Are you like a youth pastor or something? I was like, nah, man, I'm just a dude who loves Jesus, bro. And like, I was like, I rap about like my faith and stuff. And he was like, that's crazy. He's like, man, if somebody would have told me this stuff when I was younger, I feel like it would have saved me a lot of like trouble in my younger age, man, in my teenage years. And I remember hearing that. And then for like months, I'd been turning down this position that a church was like trying to get me to do youth ministry. And I remember being like, okay, maybe I should look into that, because if I could help, if this would have helped this guy, maybe this would have helped, and maybe we'll help some other kids in middle school, high school, and keep them from bull crap and allow them to witness what God has done in me to help them maybe do something. And so, yeah, that was like 15 years ago, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so
I was about to ask you how long it's been.
Yeah, I mean, that was like 15 years ago. It's like right as I got married, bro. Like I was stepping into that role. And so I was there for like 3 years, and then it was like a small little country church, bro. And I remember being like, I was in like Elizabeth City, North Carolina is where I was, and I remember I wanted to do urban ministry, and then God was like, this little church out here is what you're gonna work this place first. And I remember being like, okay. It's the, you know what I mean? Like there was like 3 kids there, bro. But one of the kids there was a kid that I actually was starting to disciple, and he had no father figure in his life. And when I found out that was his church, I was like, yo, like I have to be here, bro. So super, super crazy how God used that. And then now it's like you look at the grand scope of things, like here I am in my 30s, and now I've got like God's using my like revitalized hip hop back to bring it back up, start like putting stuff back out again, but also like the gaming stuff, like all the things that I got my call to do youth ministry in. Gaming started it. You know what I mean? God used gaming, and then God's still using my gaming like at this point. And I'm like, it's just crazy, man, how God's like hand is like, you look at it, you know, I remember looking at it back then and not thinking much about it, but now I look at it where I'm at now and I'm like, wow, this is pretty wild to see over 15 years how God has molded and shifted things to come all full circle and be like, all of it is now being used for his glory in a really cool way. But yeah, man, I mean, even for you, bro, like I think one of the things I wanted to ask you before we get into your music, I would love for you to share, like you've been in like homeschooling, all that kind of stuff. And growing up kind of around church most of your life, that doesn't mean that you had a relationship with Jesus from the jump. Right. I think there, you know what I'm saying? So my question to you is,
I see where you're going.
Yeah, when was this moment for Mr. Brian Austin? When did this happen for you? And knowing like, man, I know that Jesus is real, and like, boom, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it ain't just about your family. Like your family upbringing helps, but it's an encounter moment that usually is what seals the deal, because you can know it, but it's like knowledge, head knowledge is head knowledge. But heart knowledge is heart knowledge, and the heart stuff happens when there's something supernatural starts to happen around your life, and you're like, there's nothing nobody could tell me now. Like I know I'm locked in. So, what was that for you?
3 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, praise, bro. That's crazy.
You know, you know, my parents did take me to church and stuff, but I didn't really see my parents, especially growing up, as spiritual. In fact, I actually had to grow up pretty quick because I had a pretty rough home life.
Okay.
And I'm not speaking.
No, yeah, I got you. Yeah.
I love my parents, but they had things that they needed to work on, things that they had dealt with in their past that had come up in their marriage. You know, the Lord has worked and moved in their lives, and I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
But it was rough. I had to grow up very quickly. If you were around me at when I was younger, you would hear basically an old man stuck in a young boy's body.
Hey, man, that's awesome, bro.
The things that I spoke and the things that I done, and people would tell me, and they would tell my parents, "You're going to be a pastor one day, you're going to be a youth pastor." Like, and so I mean, I was locked in. I was telling people about Jesus. I didn't care where I was. I was ready.
Yeah.
That was a good long period up until I was about 15, where I kind of started getting upset with God and mad because of my home situation and the things that I was going through. And so, with that being said, you know, I literally I said, God, I know you're real, but I'm mad at you. I just don't want to talk to you right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was the worst couple of years of my life. It was the worst. I was anxious ridden. I was depressed. I wanted to kill myself. I didn't talk to anybody. I used to be the most outgoing kid, and then I just kind of became an introvert.
Wow.
And that's when I really dove into playing video games, and that's how I got really good at video games.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was also part of the reason I was super nervous to go try out for The Voice. And so you know, all of these things kind of happened, and then I ended up going to a different church than the church I was attending at the time. I was still going to church even though I was mad at God. I just
Sure.
kind of like more like a social thing.
Yep.
Um, and and so God kind of brought some people into my life, and I went to camp. God at that youth camp showed me how much He loved
Mm.
through some certain people. God used them. I'm thankful, and so God just showed me that He never left me. He always loved me, and that He was willing to take me back. And one of the things that I always struggled with in my life, talking about head knowledge to the heart,
Yeah, yeah.
is the grace. Like I always understood it up here, and even when I was younger, I got it right here. But it came to a point where I just got so like mad at God, and I was
Sure.
like, man, he don't want to ever take me back. But He showed me otherwise, and
Mm.
you know, he kind of helped me a little bit more with that again later on because I was still kind of struggling with it.
Yeah.
And it's a kind of a cool story. I was in Kenya, Kibera,
Oh,
on a
wow.
mission
Yeah.
trip. And I was a youth pastor for 3 years.
Nice.
Yep, and I was a pastor 3 years after that. So it was during my time as a pastor
Hold on.
that
Hold on. Pause the story. Pause the story. So you were a youth pastor,
yes,
and then you pastored, like lead pastor.
yes,
Wow. Whoa. That's huge.
yeah.
Man, that's crazy. Okay, keep going, keep going. Sorry, I was like, wait.
Um,
I was like, my man's
yeah,
like in his 20s, and you were pastoring a church already. Like that. That's crazy. That's dope,
yeah.
though.
I started ministry when I was 19. Me and
Wow.
my brother, he's led worship. I have two brothers.
Okay.
It was my middle brother, and we were just traveling the states around us. He would lead worship, and I would preach or teach.
Mm.
And people would just call us. We weren't advertising it. We weren't telling anybody about it, but people would just call us from different states and be like, "We heard about you guys. Like, come on."
Wow.
And I was like, "Okay, let's take a trip, Aaron."
Sheesh.
And so we were doing that, but it was actually I misspoke. I said it was while I was a pastor that I was in Kenya, but in reality, it was when I was a youth pastor because I don't
Okay.
remember specifically being that during that time. But um, me and one other guy were the only guys on the trip, and it was the rest of them were girls. And so we did all the heavy lifting. Like there was a lot of long trips. We'd be walking with these huge. Look,
Yeah.
you can see me. I'm not that big of a dude.
Right.
you
You had to
know.
man up on that day.
Yeah, we both were manning up carrying supplies to these huts, and there was one point in one of our trips when we were walking that there was like a creek kind of and there was a stepping stone, and the only way to get across that creek was to put your foot on the one side, then put it on the stepping stone, and then put it on the other side while you still have one foot on the stepping stone. And somebody was like, "I'll put one foot on the stepping stone, step on the other side. You put one foot on the stepping stone, stay on this side, and then you can just hand it over to me." But me being the person that I was at the time and struggling with grace and receiving help,
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm gonna carry this load because this is my load to carry."
Yeah.
That's literally the mentality that's going on here. Okay. And so, and the whole week, God, just through the messages, was speaking grace. Even through the own message that He had prepared in my heart when I taught a couple times, grace, grace, grace.
Yeah.
And um, and so, uh, I ended up, denying that help, and
Yeah.
um, I was thinking, man, this creek ain't gonna be that deep if I fall in it. No.
Wow.
It was literally above. I was
Dang.
underneath. I was
Dang.
underneath the creek. Yeah. And
Wow.
thankfully though, I guess maybe this is a God thing,
Yeah.
but the supplies landed on the other side safely. No, there was nothing wrong with them. They weren't wet.
Wow.
And I got up out of that water, man, and I smelled very badly.
Oh, I'm sure.
It was bad. And I was just for the rest of the time I didn't want anybody else to talk to me.
Yeah.
I got back and I was just like, Lord, I'm sorry that I have been trying to carry the load. And I know that you've been trying to take things from me. And so, and it was freeing. Sometimes
Yeah.
He has to push you into a creek to realize.
Literally and spiritually. Yes.
Yeah, literally spiritually, yes. Um,
Dang. Wow.
and so man, it was just an eye-opening experience for me. But man, yeah, there was 2 rough years of my life. But the rest of the time, man, I was sold out. I
Yeah.
love the Lord. I love His Word.
Yeah. I see that. I
So
mean, I know looking, going through some of your, like, even on social media, I've seen like your posts about, you know what I mean? Like how you even talk about scripture and you'll bring stuff up. Like, I could definitely tell, man, this dude got like a pastor's heart for sure. Like, or like, and you seem like that's like a part. And so it's crazy because I'm hearing that out of your story now that you were in ministry, uh, both as a youth pastor and as a lead pastor of a church, which is mind blowing at 20 some years old to be given that much responsibility. Like, it's one thing as a youth pastor, but man, like to be a lead pastor in your early 20s or whatever, like, I'm sure, like, how did that feel? Like, was that how did that even happen? Like, you know what I mean?
yeah, so I told you I started ministry when I was 19.
19. Yep.
Me and my brother traveled around for the whole summer. And after that, I got offered 5 different positions at different churches.
Wow. Wow.
And I think it was 2 lead pastor positions and 3 youth and I didn't feel equipped and ready to be a lead pastor at the time, so I turned it down.
Sure.
I just didn't feel like I was ready, especially
Sure.
because one of them was a church that had like 2,000 people in the congregation. I was like, man,
Oh my gosh.
I can't do that just yet, you know.
That's wisdom.
And so talking about being the old man and I'm telling you, the Lord, he's taught me a lot,
Sure.
and um, I can't take any credit for it.
Sure.
But so going through that, I became a youth pastor, one of the youth pastors, which was a small country church, like what you were
Yep.
talking
Yep.
about. But
Yep.
man, it grew. Man, we had like tons of kids come through there, tons of kids.
That's dope.
Um, and so Lord did a lot of good things through that. And then during my time as a youth pastor, I had this guy. His name was Tim Sandall, and he was a pastor of another small country church. But he was getting older and he was ready to step down. He's like, man, I can't remember stuff anymore. And he wanted to go live with, close to his son who was I think it was in the Navy. And so, uh, he was getting close to being done. And it wasn't that he didn't have a love and passion. You could tell he had a love and passion.
Sure.
But man, he was like, I mean, older in age. But he was sure after much praying that I was the person to take over that position. In fact, so much, he believed in me so much, and he believed that God wanted me so much to be the pastor of that church, that I turned him down 3 times, and he did not give up each time. He literally told me, pray on it. I know you're supposed to. Every time I turn him down, he'd be like, pray on it. You're supposed to be this person. And on that 3rd time, man, it was hard for me because I loved my youth group, and I loved being there with them.
Sure.
But that 3rd time because I wasn't praying. I was like, I'm not even considering
Right.
this.
Right.
Yeah, and because I was like, man, all these people in this congregation, they're a whole lot older than I am, way older. Like my congregation at the church I was at was like, it was like 60 and up most.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had some younger people in there, like but that was most of them.
Man.
And so I was like, man, this is gonna be a challenge because they're gonna want to challenge me on everything. They're gonna wanna not listen to me when I am trying to do all these things, trying to get things.
When you're
going.
trying to pastor them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pastor them when and like we had a couple moments, like literally mid preaching sometimes, like somebody be like, I don't agree with this, and so like we would sit there and I was cool with it. I was glad.
Yeah, for sure. But that's crazy.
Literally mid sermon, we would stop and start having a conversation. But a lot of other times, they were very supportive of me.
Sure.
They were.
That's dope.
Very helpful, and they would listen very well in many regards. And so I'm thankful for them. I was blessed to have them as a congregation. I was expecting it to be a whole lot worse.
Sure.
I was expecting to take a beating, is what I was expecting.
Yeah.
And but I told them when I took the position, I was like, I know the Lord doesn't have me here forever.
Sure.
And then my time came, and I ended up telling them I feel like the Lord is leading me else.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I wanted them to also have a pastor who was in their like their town,
Sure, yeah. Okay.
because like I wasn't living close, and I thought it would be good for the community and for that church to help kind of build a better, you know, um,
Yeah,
community.
100%.
And so like they ended up after I left. They weren't looking for anybody when I told them I was going. It wasn't until I actually left that they started looking for somebody. And I knew that was going to be the case. I was like, okay, well, you guys ain't looking, so I'm gonna have to
Wow.
quit because you guys ain't gonna look.
Did
If I
they
don't.
find somebody local?
They found somebody local.
Wow,
Thank God.
praise. That's good, man.
Yeah,
That's awesome. That's
yeah,
crazy, man. Wow, that is what a story, man. That's encouraging. That is, that they didn't like throw you out with the, you know what I mean? Like the moment you got in, they started trying to challenge everything you say or do or whatever. Being a younger person that's coming in to preach and to pastor, because that's the thing, man. Preaching is one thing, but pastoring is another. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
there's lots of people who can preach God's word, but don't have a pastor's heart to like pastor people. Cause that takes a lot more patience. That takes a lot more, intentionality. There's a lot more that goes into pastoring than there is like, just preaching. Sometimes I think that's what people think all pastoring is. Pastoring just means I get up here on a Sunday and I just preach and I go home and I go eat and I go home. And then it's like, there is so much more to it than that, man. And so to be able to have that responsibility at like, what, 21 probably? Be like 21, 22?
about 22, I think.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, like that's huge, man. Man, I'm excited for you, man. I think like even beyond the music stuff, man, I think that obviously, man, like you have a heart for ministry. You have a heart for God's people. You have a heart for shepherding, it sounds like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that is, not everybody who's a Christian rapper has that heart or mindset. And it's like, that's not a bad thing because not everybody's called to be a pastor. Not everybody's called to shepherd in that way. You know what I mean? So like, I know for me, I have a pastor's heart. I'm a youth pastor, but man, like I view like people and even what I do with my music as such a ministry, not just a ministry, but like, man, it's a part of who I am, but it's an extension of who I am inside of it. But I do think, yeah, bro, like I never in a million years, like when I graduated high school, I didn't want to do ministry. I didn't have like pastoring on my bingo card. That was not in there. You know what I'm saying? And it ended up being like something that God is like brought me into. And then like I took a season where I was away from it for quite some time. And then right after COVID, buddy of mine, Mr. DJ Wado ends up asking me, hey, he's out here and he's like, bro, like you've ever thought about going back into youth ministry? I was like, I don't know if I want to. I don't know. And then sure enough, God starts showing up and I'm like, well, guess we're back here. This is what we're going to do. And I show up and I'm doing high school ministry at a church out here locally. And then now I'm doing middle school and high school. You know what I mean? And so it's been since 2022 that I've been back into the world of youth ministry stuff. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, bro, it's been a journey, man. But I think like one thing I'm excited about, which we're about to dive into with you, is your music. So we can get ready to, I don't want to hold you all night. I know we've been on for almost 2 hours at this point, right at 2 hours almost, which is around the time we try to wrap it up, between an hour and a half, 2 hours. But man, the conversations have been really good with you, man. And it's just been an honor to be able to get to know more of your story, more of your journey, man. And I'm excited to hear more of it through your music that God like puts on you to share. And then also hopefully, man, we'll get you back on for some more stuff, even if it's not on the podcast, bro. Join in on the games, man. We be chopping it up and we just hang out. So it's a way to play games, but also meet people that's in the chat or just wherever, because we've had people from all over. Like my man Survival, man, he's across the country, he's across the world. The dude's in I think is a Vietnamese cat. You know what I mean? Like So like he lives over there and he shows up in here and like stuff like that, bro. Like we just be having crazy conversations in here. So it is literally a ministry, bro. Like it's really cool.
I believe it.
Yeah, it gets pretty pretty intense sometimes. But man, I want to share your first record on here. But why don't you open it up, man, and just kind of tell us about it. And before we play it, we'll play these 2 records and we'll get ready to hop off here and say goodnight and stuff to everybody. But yeah, tell us about this first record, man, that we're going to play right now.
Yeah, so this first record is actually not the first one that I've released. I actually released Sunshine on a Rainy Day. And then I submitted it to Rapzilla online. And they ended up, just, I think, reached out to me. Like, man, I like the sound. He's like, it's refreshing. And so
Yeah.
Then I ended up taking it down because he was like, if you want help pushing stuff,
Nice.
take it down, we'll release it, Rapzilla or whatever.
That's dope.
And so I was like, okay. So I ended up taking it down. Well, after we took it down, I was like, I wanted some space in between it, so I ended up releasing this song called "Imitate." And I believe it's 1 Corinthians 13:1, where Paul says, "Be imitators of me as I am of Christ." Imitate me as I imitate Christ.
Yeah.
And that's a bold statement to make.
Yeah.
That's a hard statement to make because Christ set a pretty high bar.
Yeah, for sure.
And Paul is confidently making that statement to a church who really needs to see that example. And so he's like, man, the way I've been living, walking in holiness, walking in love, walking in peace, forgiving, like all of these things, this is because of Christ in me, and you can follow this example that's in me. And so it's basically calling other people to that same kind of level of devotion and just relationship with Christ.
Yeah.
And being able to have that boldness and confidence to one day say, imitate me as I imitate Christ. Because some of us may not be at that point in time in our relationship with the Lord. We're still growing, and that's okay. That's fine.
Sure.
But hopefully, as a follower of Christ, Lord willing, to get enough time in your life,
yep,
we'll have that day where we'll get to say, man, I'm ready to say this. Imitate me as I am.
Man,
I've been living the way I've been walking. You can do it too.
Man, that's good, bro. This is a discipleship song. That's what that is. That's what this is. I'm excited, man. I've only heard a little bit of it, so I'm excited to hear the full thing tonight, man. So we're going to check this joint out. It's called Imitate, AustinThaNoble. Let's get it, man. Here we go. All right.
Yeah, I need to know him every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Put my hand to the plow, I ain't looking back. Put my hand to the plow, I ain't looking back. The enemy is like Metro Go win mayor. Right before the movie.
That beat's hard.
Be the prey, but I don't wanna play the victim. Wouldn't happen if you'd only stop and listen to the vision of the Most High God. I'm here to ask you which path you on. Call me invaders in, cause I've been sitting here on a mission. I don't wanna step on toes, I wanna break them. I don't wanna just be the goat, I wanna make them hit you with the cross. Yeah, those ankles, man, I wanna take them and equip them with the gospel peace. Grab you a chair to pull you up to the table. You invited to the millennium feast. That holy sauce dripping off, coming in high, slow it down. When I'm coming through your town, I proclaim his name, sold out, sold out, sold out. That's what it's like.
Hold up, can we just acknowledge you shouted out the sauce that we talked about earlier?
I did.
See what I'm saying? This is why these interviews are goated, bro, because look, there's so much that we got to hear about you and leading into this record. Like you're saying, like, I don't want to be the goat. I want to make them. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to make, like, I think that's what you said, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, bro.
I want to be that refining fire for people sometimes. You know?
Yeah, nah, bro. Like you said, I don't want to like step on your toes. I want to break them. I was like, hey, bro, sometimes I got to break your toes out, man, because we ain't just going to like step on them. We going to make sure you feel this. Nah, bro, this is good, man. This is good. I just thought it was funny because I heard it. I was like, wait, hold up. I would have never got that bar had you have not explained earlier. This first song you ever made was about the sauce joint or whatever. What was it called?
Holy sauce.
The holy sauce. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna rewind it a little bit so y'all can hear that back. But that joint's crazy.
Table, you invited to the millennium feast. That holy sauce dripping off.
The holy sauce.
Slow it down when I'm
That's
coming
it.
through your town.
So
I
funny.
proclaim his name sold out, sold out, sold out. That's what the sign gon' say. Cause got control of the wave and he's shining through me. All glory to the king, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I need to know him every day, every day, every day, every day. Put my hand to the plow, I ain't looking back. Put my hand to the plow, I ain't looking back. You can't walk in my shoes. You can't do what I do. If you choose what I choose, imitate me as I imitate Christ. It's all about what you do, what you say, what you think, how you feel, but it really should be all about who you pray to. What's his name? Jesus Christ, that ain't corny to say. Got the ice on my wrist, cause my girl is a diamond. Wintertime bliss, cause you know the star is shining. Just like the enemy, y'all thought true love was dead. But it's alive and y'all just don't know where to find it. Y'all a foreigner, cause you wanna know what love is. Let me show you, it ain't from a girl, it ain't from this world. It's from the creator of this world, the creator of your girl. Sin is only son, but yet we don't receive his mercies every morning like we hit return of sinner. Whoops, Cinder, called you out like the guitar, you offender. We are all wrecks, we are all beggars, but God is more than just a lender. I need to know him every day, every
I got
day,
the guitar Fender
every
line.
day, every day. Put my hand to the plow, I ain't looking back. Put my hand to the plow, I ain't looking back. You can't walk in my shoes. You can't do what I do. If you choose what I choose, imitate me as I imitate Christ. If you don't stand for something, then you'll fall for anything. But truth be told, you can't stand if you don't know. How can I not pray curses for blessings so you can learn some lessons? Trying to be the salt of the earth, not the pillar type, chasing height, losing flavor. I want his favor, call me donkey. Yeah, I want it up in layers, so I hit my knees, sending up the prayers. Faithful to the one, I ain't like these other players. Cutting moves on with the word. Call me demon slayer, got my eyes fixed on the founder and perfecter of my faith. So with endurance, I run this race, laying aside every weight. I ain't trying to grieve your spirit, so when you speak, I'ma hear it. I need to know him every day, every day, every day, every day. Put my hand to the plow, I ain't looking back. Put my hand to the plow, I ain't looking back. You can't walk in my shoes. You can't do what I do. If you choose what I choose, imitate me as I imitate Christ. If I stop the song, cut the beat, would you listen? Holy Spirit, come, make them clean, give them vision. Find them in the fire like the gold, make them glisten. City on a hill, burning bright, that's the mission. Hand to the plow, working hard, call us Andre, Detroit Pistons. Hand them the stone with a new name, now they christen, wish they listen. I'm just here with my father's business. Just popped off, now I'm fizzing. You think I'm a joke, but I'm not kidding. You say I'm dead, but I'm Holy Spirit living. Rocking with the end and the beginning.
Hey, that boy went all the way to the end with the acapella at the end and said, you know what? I don't need this beat no more.
What's kind of funny about that too is I actually wrote that last little bit after the last chorus. I wrote that right as on the I was preaching in North Dakota for a week in Bismarck at a church. They had flew me out there to go preach.
Wow, yeah.
And I was flying back, and as I was flying back, I was like, man, I think this needs a little bit more. And so I wrote that last little bit in there.
Just to be like, yo, I'm going out all the way.
And so literally as soon as I got off the plane, I went to go record it.
Wow, that's crazy.
Nashville.
Nice, bro.
So,
that's cool, man. That's dope, man. Shout out AustinThaNoble. Y'all just heard that. Imitate. First record we're playing on the stream, on the pod. Just getting to hear some of your art, man. I think it's so cool because this happens almost every single time, man, when we're talking with artists and we've done this. Like, we play the songs and what we've learned already in our time with you, it shows up in your music. You know what I'm saying? And it's so cool to see that because it's everything that a lot of the things, not everything, but a lot of the stuff that you've already communicated, started to talk about, you can find it woven in that record already. You know what I'm saying? Which is really cool. And as somebody who I enjoy bars, I enjoy little things like that and little, you know what I mean? So like I heard some of the little punchlines that were kind of underneath, and then there were some that were like the hidden gems that only people who've been following you for a long time would know, which is like the sauce line. But I got that from the first time I heard it. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I know what that is. Which is why I had to stop it, because I was like, wait, that's kind of cool. So yeah, bro, I enjoyed that record, man. That was cool. Who produced that? Do you know who produced it, or?
So in terms of the beat, man, I honestly can't even remember who it is.
I got you. You found like
Um,
BeatStars or something, or like was it like yeah? Okay.
Man, I'll just go to
Yep.
YouTube, and if I like a beat, I'll start like try to flow on it and see what I can
Yep.
do with it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
and you know, he did a really good job with that beat. But also I have a guy who helps me. His name is Jesse Grissom.
Okay.
And he helps me a lot with my vocals.
Nice.
And he talk about going and recording in Nashville. He was who I'm talking about going and
Okay.
recording with. He has a studio code called Arcasia Studio or whatever.
Nice.
And I always say he's the one who makes me sound good. He's the one who
Hey,
makes
shout out
me,
to the
sound
producers out here, bro. You know what I'm
like,
saying?
he makes me sound like I'm not country.
That's hilarious. Nah, man, like be you on the record. You know what I'm saying? Do you? And like I think, yeah, man, that's what makes you unique, and that's your story, that's your thing, and I think it's gonna connect with the people it needs to connect to, and that's the thing, man. It's like everybody has their, you know, when it's everybody has their. If you are being you, there's only one you. You know what I'm saying? It's like and I think that's the hard thing. And when you're starting out, is like trying to figure out my voice, figure out how do I walk this thing, and because like. I know my early time rapping, my early years there was like when I first started before I was even Premises, like there was a time when I was rapping and I had like a couple other rap names that I went by in high school and they were terrible. But like, I remember like trying to like, whatever I would rap, it sounded, I either sounded way too much like someone else or whatever. And then like, I'm at a phase now where I'm like, especially now, like, 'cause I've been doing it for a little while. And it's just like, bro, like, here, this is what I want to do. And like, I think there was a point where like, especially some people try to make, you know, even in CHH, like Reach Records does this. So I want to do what Reach does, or I'm going to do what this person does, who's, you know, No Big Deal, or John Keith or whoever. And it's like, nah, bro, like just do, what do you want to do? What do you want to, how do you feel this sound? Like, don't try to be these people, but that takes time. You know what I'm saying? And so like, but yeah, bro, like for you to be able to be like, you've been doing this like for a little bit of time now, but you have publicly been doing it for what, a year?
Not even a year.
Not even. And you've already got Rapzilla saying, hey, we want to work with you. That's huge. Yeah. That's huge, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing this for a long time and I still ain't never got that. So shout out to you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's huge, man. Praise God for that opportunity, man. That's really huge. It's huge. All right. So the last record, tell us about this one, man. Tell us about Sunshine on a Rainy Day. Tell us about this record.
Yeah. So talking about like kind of like the things that we've talked about being interwoven, I'll use a lot of scripture, and you probably could have noticed it in Imitate. It's really heavy scripture. And this song is even more heavy. So it's John chapter 15. It's my favorite chapter. And it's kind of, I even say it in the song, it's kind of like a gentle rebuke to those who, you know, a lot of times, and I'm guilty myself, where we'll just whine and complain, and we talk about all these storms going on in our life, and we just get so focused on the storm. And then one of my favorite moments in scripture is when, you know, Jesus and Peter are there in the storm, and Peter's like, I want to walk out there with you.
Yeah.
And a lot of people will make that, like Jesus calls out to them, and then they're like respond to it, but they don't realize how hard it's going to be when they step out of that boat.
Facts.
And it's either because they've been taught the wrong gospel, and just talking about like Kanye, you know, like he didn't really see like it's going to be hard. This isn't going to be easy. You're not going to get everything you want. You actually have to give up yourself, you know?
Yep.
And so but Jesus did say that we could have joy in him in the midst of those
facts.
And we don't have to have this attitude where it's just like life just sucks. If we just keep our eyes fixed on him, we'll walk on the water. We'll make it to him, you know?
It's good.
And so like John chapter 15, he talks about I'm the vine, you are the branches, and if you abide in me, and that word abide means to remain, stay. If you stay in me, man, you will have joy. Anything that I ask will be done. Like all of these things he keeps saying, like you know, like if you follow my word and my word abides in you, like ask it, it'll be given. Like and he just like he talks about the fruit that we bear, and that fruit is joy, peace, patience, self-control. And you're like, why can't I overcome these things? Man, abide That's the key.
Yeah.
Seek Christ more. If you thought you were seeking Christ enough, man, you can seek him some more. He wants to hear from you some more.
Yeah, yeah.
And
That's
just
good.
the level of devotion that people used to have, it's kind of faded, but that's also because they haven't been challenged, or they haven't seen somebody walk it out,
Yep.
or they haven't been told, like whatever the case
Yeah.
may be, it's there in the scripture, you know.
Yeah.
Jesus wants all of us.
Mm,
And
that's
I
good.
want to make him my home, and I want other people to make him their home, you know. And one of the things I say about you know, my music, people ask me to make Christian. Yeah, it's Christian, but it doesn't mean that it's not for everybody.
Sure.
Because you know, faith comes by hearing, and hearing by
Yep.
the word.
Yep.
And I've had people who weren't Christian listen to my music, and it challenged.
Yeah, 100%.
And so it's like, and I'll definitely have some songs where I'll meet people where I talk about some really raw things that have happened in my life.
That's good, yeah.
And but you know, I believe in the power of the word.
Yeah, man. Nah.
That's why I love infusing it in the script, in my songs, and the Lord just lays it on my heart. But yeah, this is about
Yeah,
John 15.
that's dope, man. All right, cool. I'm excited to hear this one. I don't think I've heard any of this one. Period. I've heard the other one a little bit, but
Yeah,
I'm
there's
excited.
a little bit of singing in this one, not a bunch.
Are you singing in this one?
A little bit.
Okay. We
Yeah.
get to hear a little bit of that harmonization showing up. All right. I'm ready.
Yeah, like I said, I'm decent. So.
All right, hey man, hey, look, if anything in today's culture, auto-tune can make almost anybody to some degree. Like even I can harmonize a little bit with auto-tune, so, and I can't sing worth nothing. So like that's just, at this point, that's just where we're at in music in general. But yeah, nah, like I'm excited. Let's check this out. Sunshine on a Rainy Day, AustinThaNoble. Let's get it. Yeah, it's a whole different vibe.
I told you, it's
Whole different.
Sunshine on a rainy day. Everybody wants to get down on the knees and pray.
Okay.
When the rain comes.
That's you?
Yep.
When the rain comes, but nobody wanna pray. When the sun's shining today, nobody wanna live out their faith until the rain comes. Till the rain comes, sun shining through the clouds today. It's all I need to put a smile on my face. Got joy and contentment cause I got all I need. That's G-O-D. I'm satisfied cause I got a cup of the living water, drinking from the cup every day cause it's more than just a one-time thing. Everybody thinks they're gonna have what they need when they become born again, but yet they choose to still live in sin.
Yeah.
Wonder why the day's so gloomy. Storms in the sky, Satan could fool me, but then I look up, see you shining through. Gotta love the view, gotta love the view. John 15, you say you the vine. I am the branches, you must abide in me. Apart from me, you can bear no fruit. Sit back, wonder why all these people who claim to know you ain't bearing fruit. Talking about that patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness. Talking about the joy, love, and peace too. Can't forget to be self-controlled and gentle too. Sunshine on a rainy day.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to get down on the knees and pray. When the rain comes, but nobody wanna pray. When the sun's shining,
Yeah, I like that.
day, nobody wanna live out their faith until the rain comes. Till the rain comes, sun shining, ain't no clouds today. So I start to give my God some praise. Just soaking in the rays. I've been walking too close to the sun. Got me burnt, that's why I get in the sword. Shove it in my heart, I cut it apart. Division between bone and marrow, soul and spirit. Only God I'm fearing. You got ears, but all you hear. Revelation ain't coming soon, but your arms are flailing. Confidence is failing. Your body's a boat, but who's been selling? You think you living like Christ, but who can tell it? This weapon I choose to shoot to your heart, I hope it lands like a pellet. Gentle rebuke to hopefully get you to knowing Christ, who came to give life and life more abundantly. Honey, please, would you stop eating from them other trees and start seeking me on your knees wholeheartedly? As you stop to hear me whisper, I've been here all along in hopes you finally see in me. You have everything you need, everything you need, yeah. Sunshine on a rainy
Bro, that hook is smooth, bro.
Everybody wants to get down on the knees and pray. When the rain comes, but nobody wanna pray. When the sun's shining today, nobody wanna live
Sunshine on a rainy day. AustinThaNoble. Bro. Yeah. Yeah. That's the one right there, bro. That joker went hard, bro. Like, I think that's a pocket for you. Like, that felt like I was like, okay. Like, I like the other one, but this one, bro, like, I was like, okay. I like this. It just, yeah, it seems so much like you. It just felt like that was like you all the way, because it was like you're singing because you sing, and then you had a little bit of the rap bounce in it that, like, but it was like and it had like the guitar with the drums. I was like, okay, this just sounds like the complete package of who you are, right? And I think that's super dope, man. So shout out to you, man. That's for your first. This is the first single, right? This one.
This is the first one that Rapzilla, and then I had to take it down,
Yep. Nah, bro, I love that, man. That was a dope record, man. I'm gonna be definitely adding that one to a playlist for sure. I'll be adding that up, man. So yeah, bro. Thank you for sharing all that with us, man. And again, man, thank you for just being a part of this experience and being a part of the podcast where we're just bridging the gap between faith, hip hop, and gaming and content creation and all that kind of stuff, man. So trying to do something different in the space with Christian hip hop and, trying to intertwine all the things that make me, but also bring people in that I believe, like, there's everybody I know is a rapper. 90% of them play video games. So I'm like, why are we not just bringing dudes on here and talking about Jesus at the same time and then play some music together? Like, we're just in a room vibing, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what it is, man. So I hope you enjoyed yourself, man. I hope you had a good time, man. I did. It was a pleasure being able to get to know you, get to know your story, hear some more of your own journey. And bro, thanks for sharing your heart and your art with us, bro. So I appreciate you, man. Round of applause to you, man. AustinThaNoble. Appreciate you, dog.
Thank you, and I just want to say that I appreciate the ministry with you being here, just the opportunity to showcase this stuff. And before we get off, do you mind if I pray for your
bro,
ministry?
man? Thank you, man. Yeah, I would be honored, man. Thank you, bro.
Dear Heavenly Father, God, I thank you. I thank you for justice. God, I thank you for music. God, slaps. And I know that's going to reach the youth, Lord Jesus. And I know that just listening to it myself, it's touched me. And so, God, I just pray that it continues to touch people. Oftentimes, things don't happen because we don't ask you hands and to move and work through it. We don't invite you. Lord, I'm inviting our music and the people that it's going to impact. I know that you're going to reach and the youth that he's impacting, Lord Jesus, at his church. Lord God, continue to give him words of wisdom, help teach those children to disciple them in the way that they should go, even his own children. The challenges that he faces as a father of 3, especially being girls, because I don't know about that challenge, Lord. But you gave him those children, and you're going to equip him, and you're going to continue to help him and guide him.
Yes, Jesus.
Thank you. God, I just pray that you bless his. Pray that you bless the ministry. I pray that you bless everything that he does, so that much fruit will come from. And one of the greatest examples of the gospel, marriage. So God, I just pray that their marriage flourish. And we'll see the gospel.
Yeah.
God, I thank you again for this time and this opportunity. Continue to bless every person who comes on the podcast. Your holy name.
Amen. Man, I want to pray for you, dog. God, thank you so much for your goodness. Thank you for your grace. God, I just thank you for my brother. It's been a pleasure and an honor to hear how you've held and kept him since he was 3. It's a beautiful story and a testament to your goodness and your faithfulness and just who you are. And so, God, I just thank you for music. I thank you for the gift of music. I thank you for the gift of rap music, Christian rap music that we have to hold and to use, and how you've redeemed it in such a way. And so, God, I just thank you for the creativity you have given Brian and Mr. AustinThaNoble to be able to steward not just a platform, but a ministry. And so, God, I just pray as you continue to give him new words and new songs and new things and fresh ideas, God, that out of the abundance of the overflow of his relationship with you, that he'll continue to create and talk your words, and to talk and speak, God, what you put on his heart, and to share stories and journeys that he's been through, but also even other people maybe have been through, because he has the ability to be a mouthpiece for maybe other people who don't have a voice or don't feel like they can create the type of art that he's creating. So God, I just pray that you would go before him in his marriage and with his son and his family, his brothers, his parents, his influence in Kentucky, all the places, God, that you're going to send him. Pray for favor in those spaces, not for him to increase, but for your gospel to increase as he moves in and through those places. God, you are our ultimate treasure. And God, we're grateful that we get to bask in that day in and day out, and we get to hopefully allow other people to smell that aroma that is on us, which is you and your son, Jesus. And so, God, we are thankful for everything. We don't deserve anything, but God, you have given us everything. And it's in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Amen. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro.
Sorry we couldn't get a dub.
Hey, there's always next time, bro. Always next time, man. So, bro, enjoy the rest of your night. Have an incredible weekend. And, bro, we got to get some more games in, even when it's not on podcast. But for those of y'all tuning in and watching this, man, make sure y'all come through. Join the Discord community, the Creative Control community, man. Come through and say what up. And we'd love to have you guys play some games with us, talk Jesus, talk hip-hop, talk life. We're here for all of it, man. So maybe cats like Austin, and you have guys like Cannon and some other guys showing up who've been a part of the podcast. They come in and we all just play games and we talk about life. We crack jokes and then we share Jesus, which is really cool. So love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.